In today's video, we're going to be talking about being on the silver train. We're also going to be diving into what happened at the coin shop first today, and we also have a little bit of reporting on IRA accounts. Is it really safe with these IRA accounts out there? We all know what happened to Oxford Gold Group. We're going to dive into all of this today. I got a little bit of story from the coin shop too about this. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 2,100 subscribers by September 12th, 2024. That would be my 3-month anniversary of being on YouTube. We are sitting at 1959 right now for subscriber count. Thank you for all the ones who have subscribed. If you're not yet subscribed, it's absolutely free to do so. Hit subscribe, hit the all bell so you know when I'll put out the next video. Let's get into the video right now. What happened at the coin shop? I reported yesterday, y'all. We were going to get $60 worth of silver quarters. Yesterday, our owner went out and went to the pawn shops, found about $63 worth of silver quarters yesterday. We processed them late last night. Well, he did process them late last night, and they went out for sale this morning. We limit people to 2 rolls each per day right now. That is how it's getting so crazy out there. I went into the shop this morning and a gentleman brought in 14 rolls of silver quarters. I was ready to get out the door, to be honest with you, and I told the owner, I said, hey, look, I'll just process them now. We're getting them out for sale. Let people buy them up. And as of the 5 o'clock hour, I got a phone call from the shop and saying they got 1 roll left. So they are moving. The 90% silver stuff is still moving. I just don't know what to say. I'm just shocked how fast it's moving. How about being on the silver train? You know, it don't take a lot of silver. Everybody thinks we got to go and buy a lot of silver every single time we get paid. No, I always say cost average. We all know the dollar is dying. We all know that. It's going to be, I think silver will outperform gold eventually in percentage base, okay? That is what I'm looking forward to happen. Right now, gold's outperforming silver right now. I think when more and more people wake up in the United States, in Canada, silver and gold are really going to start taking off. Look, we have the interest rates coming in September. We have BRICS coming in October. We have the upcoming election in November. We got 1, 2, 3 months in a row. It's going to be very, very interesting. What train do you want to be on? Do you want to be on the dollar train? Which there won't be too many people left on the dollar train when it really collapses. That dollar train is run by Citibank, Bank of America, all the big banks, and it's like a robotic train ready to hit a wall. There's nobody on the train. They carrying all their dollars around, driving down the tracks as fast as I can. Then it's a robot train. It's all GPS. But then what's going to happen is the silver train's going to come. The gold train's going to come. The platinum train's going to tug along with them. And we all going to have a clear track. So whoever's holding silver, gold, maybe even platinum. I don't really count platinum as money. Some people do. We don't sell a lot of it. But, you know, it's hard for me to say. I mean, I'm not a platinum guy. I'm just not. You know, I mean, not knocking platinum at all. I think it has its place out there. I do believe that, but you know, I'm more of a silver stacker than a gold stacker, and I think most of you guys know that already. But it's really going to be coming to a head when the dollar crashes, and people are going to wake up and say, "What the heck just happened?" It's going to be an overnight reset. They're going to reset it. We're going to digital currency eventually, and you know what? Is that a bad thing? Is that a good thing? People are worrying about getting tracked now. Okay, I got a little bit of information being tracked. Your cell phones tracked you. If you have a newer vehicle, that black box is tracking you. You're being tracked. We're being tracked. You have a CVS card. You have a Walgreens card. You have a Kroger card. You have a grocery store card where they actually give you a card to go shopping to get discounts or whatnot. They're tracking you that way too. They are tracking, you get coupons based on what you buy. You get emails based on what you buy. You know, we can go all the way back to the opening days of PayPal, they're watching that money now. We can go back to the eBay. eBay now is reporting to, for tax purposes, someone sells over $600 a year. It's wrong. To me, that's just wrong. I mean, the secondhand stuff, most of the time that comes off that platform, it's just wrong to tax on something that's already been bought over and over and over again. I know some of us have taxes on precious metals. That's a crying shame. It's why, we have all said, a bank, you would be kind of mad if you went to the bank and had a $100 bill and you want 520s, and the banker person says, we're going to charge you $5 for this transaction, and you're going to get $95 back. Silver and gold are the money out there. Always has been, always will be. Silver and gold has never gone to zero. Every fiat currency goes to zero. We may not have seen the currency in America yet or in Canada yet go to zero. We have all seen prices go up. When the American people start losing faith in the dollar, it's done for. That is what is going to happen. Also, IRA accounts. We know about Oxford Gold, what they did to their people. They took their money and ran. Be very, very careful with these online advertisers you see on TV. It's mostly on TV. I'm not going to mention names. We had a customer come in this morning, and she was in one of these things, and she just closed out her IRA account. They like to use half-ounce silver, three-quarter-ounce silver, and they're good silver. It's normally Canadian silver that these platforms, these companies are using to trick the mind. And this woman actually got a pretty good price now, since silver's gone up. But when she got into it, she did not get so much of a good price. She was paying $6 over spot for 3/4 of an ounce of silver. With the prices now up, yes, she's done very, very well with it. But that may not be always the case. You want to make sure you're getting the most metal for your money. I highly urge, if anybody's going to get into these IRA accounts, transfer, I think most of them are good out there. There are some still bad ones out there. Make sure you get good paperwork for one. Make sure you read all the fine print before you put your signature to it. That's all. I cannot stress that enough. Please, 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 this woman just wanted to make sure your stuff was real. She was not interested in selling it. And I said, well, with the silver price now, you've done all right. She did all right with it. It was over 1,000 different 3/4 of an ounce, all the same Canadian 3/4 ounce, multiple years. And that's what they tried to trick the people's minds. And I've seen it, in gold, like 10th ounce gold. People pay too much for it. And I just want to give a warning on eBay. I'm looking at some of these auctions. If you're shopping on eBay, please don't overbid. I cannot stress that enough. There is no way 3 silver quarters is worth $22, $17. It's not worth it. If you have a question, please reach out to me in email. I'll let you know. Send me the link of what you're looking at. I'll let you know personally what I think of that deal. I try to buy my silver on eBay when I get right around melt value. If you don't know how to find melt value, type in coin melt value. NGC puts out a perfect page, and it will show you what a $50 melt's for, what a quarter melt's for. If you're into gold, it will do the same thing. Just hit the gold button. Please don't overpay for junk silver, 90% silver, Constitution silver, whatever you want to call it. Please. I'm just trying to help anybody out there before they make a mistake. I don't want anybody out there getting ripped off when it comes to buying precious metals at all. So if you have a question, I'm not no expert. I'm not no financial advisor. I'll tell you that right now. But I know my prices when it really comes to junk silver, 1 ounce silver pieces, and so on. I know a little bit about gold. If I don't know something, I will ask the shop where I work at. You know, we all have to communicate. If you feel like it's not a good deal, or you feel like it's too cheap, it's probably not real if it's too cheap. But if you think you're paying too much, just leave it alone. There will be other auctions out there. Okay, there will be, you don't have to come in all at once. All right, and that is, you know, I get some comments every now and then. Cost averaging is a dumb idea. Well, cost averaging is the best idea you can do, because if you all come in now, if we all spend $500 now, tomorrow could drop $1.50, and we could have got it for $1.50 cheaper. So if you spent $2.50 now, and tomorrow it goes down $1.50, spend the other $2.50, and you cost average. That's how you cost average. You know, it's the best way to stack. And I'm telling you folks now, it takes time to stack. I've showed you one bundle of silver quarters yesterday. That bottle of silver quarters, sitting right, I put it right on the screen. $58 face in this medicine bottle. Okay, it took me about a year and a half. Okay, it took me about a year and a half to stack all those. That's $58 face in that bottle right there. They're worth about $5.45 each, $5.43 each, give and take. So take $58 times it by 4, and then times it by $5.43, and you got the math. It's a little over $1,200 in that bottle right there. I'm just trying to be transparent with you. You know, it takes time. Okay, a few quarters does add up. A few dimes, you'll be surprised how fast your silver adds up. Until the next video, thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Coin Shop Chris is now out.